We love hip
J.COLE,
hop.
because that's been the talk all over the internet. J.COLE dropped a tune, and what's the name of the tune now? Port on Antonio. He dropped it on YouTube, on Instagram. I'm gonna go on YouTube and see if I can find it on YouTube, so we could do like a pause and
like a reaction.
Yeah, because that's the thing when we were talking about earlier and before we started this shit with releasing songs on Instagram. They're gonna have to do some kind of upgrade on Instagram so that you can pause and rewind shit.
You know what they should do? They should add like a media player within Instagram where it's like Instagram Music. You know how YouTube has YouTube Music?
Yes.
If they had that where it's like a separate part of the app and it almost looks like a Spotify with the videos and you can play it offline, then, oh man, Instagram is taking over. Like it already has taken over, but then it's like, oh my God, you're also a DSP? Like
they're probably doing it. It's probably
what
we're talking about. They're already doing it.
2025, we're just like waking up January 1st, like, oh my God, we can do this.
You'll see a little thing on the top, new. And you'll be like, oh.
But guess what? Guess what? What's gonna happen? That's gonna be an extra charge, or you're gonna have to listen to ads, and then now everyone's gonna have that verified that isn't a real verified.
Oh man, you just broke it down in a whole different way.
They're about to take our money if they have it in that way, because then you don't need Spotify and Apple Music. You could just have everything on Instagram.
Actually, bro, I think that might be the plan.
And then Facebook, oh man.
And
no, low key, when you just broke that down, because if everybody's already on the gram, okay, and we're trying to keep people on the app. That's what everybody's mission is with every app, is to keep people on the app. Right? Why would you want to go to the link, then go out to a separate app, and they'll ask you on Instagram, would like to go to the external app, right? Nah, just keep here and then listen to the music here. Pause, play, rewind over here. You don't need to you don't need to go to the DSPs anymore.
Save it to a playlist.
All that.
Easy to add to your next reel.
Wow.
What?
This might be the move to try to take the DSPs out, bro.
Well,
like from the record companies mixing with the apps instead of doing more work with the DSPs. Because remember, Universal had that whole issue with TikTok. Where TikTok's music, they're going to take Universal Music off of TikTok. They figured it out. Now that there's Universal Music back on TikTok. But the importance of having your music on the apps is becoming way, way more heavy than before. So I think they're trying to cut the DSPs out the picture.
But how do you calculate the equivalent of a sale when it's like a reel that you watch for 4 seconds? Like, how much money are you going to make from that? Like,
you'll figure it out.
Like, but it would be like, it's kind of hard to translate into like tangible music numbers like we had with like the record labels, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like they're realizing people aren't even buying music. Now they're barely even streaming music. They're just on Instagram all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, so why not incentivize people to just stay there by adding the music and all that? But besides that though, it's on his YouTube page. It's on his page 2 days ago, 3.5 million views. So he made sure to put it in a couple places. I'm going to play it off of this place here, Real Hip Hop Lyrics, so we can see the lyrics at the same time.
Ride to it. We love hip hop.
I'm going to let this verse run, even though I stopped the verse. I'm going to let the rest of this verse run because we're going to be stopping the second verse. That's where he gets to the shit.
That's right.
Niggas want to know just how my rhymes blew. Gate the fuckery because it's private.
We love hip hop.
He said he pulled the plug, and the lyrics are right here on the screen, okay? I pulled the plug because I seen where it was about to go. They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow, okay? So he said he pulled the plug. Do you guys agree? Because he did drop a tune.
If he wants to call apologizing pulling the plug, then yeah, he pulled his own plug.
Okay.
Right? Because honestly, if let's just say he kept on going, he would have been, it wouldn't have got to where there was dirt. People talking about families and all that, because then it would have had to be more of a technical thing.
They got all nice J.COLE over here. We can't get real dirty.
We can't get dirty, right? It's a 3-man thing, or it was 2 against 1. It would have been Drake and Cole against Kendrick.
That's what it would have been.
Maybe not.
Well, when he dropped 7 Minute Drill.
It sounded like that.
He was dissing Kendrick. He was saying Kendrick's catalog was trash.
Exactly.
He was saying a bunch of shit.
Exactly. So and then he apologized. So he pulled the plug because either he's a weakest link too, where he knew he's like someone had to tell him, yo, you in this, it's gonna be sounding sweet, right? If he stays in this, I can't get dirty with Drake.
Yeah.
Right. The minute he pulled out, everything got real explicit.
It got disgusting.
It got bad, bro. It went south.
Women and children.
It's like when the good youth leaves.
Women,
yeah,
right?
Now we can really talk.
Yo, the good youth's out the room right now. Reggie, you know how I'm gonna pack you?
Yeah, before Kendrick was like, yo, I'm not gonna do nothing too crazy in front of Cole. Like,
Cole will tell.
Yeah, Cole,
you know?
and I'm
Cole's gonna tell on us, guys.
But yo, I feel like it's like you're saying you pulled the plug if you're J. Cole, but it's like that's after your 7 Minute Drill song. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's like it's not really pulling. I mean, he apologized, like you said.
He pulled the plug.
I don't know.
Okay,
I think he did. He plugged it in, then he pulled it out.
Because he plugged it in and he pulled it out the socket
and deleted the whole song.
But like, it wasn't originally plugged.
And he's like, he looked at his friend in the room who knows what the hell's going on. He's like, watch how crazy shit's about to get.
Yeah.
Because I pulled out. All right?
Yeah.
And then he stays in there. I would have had to be like, Cole, shut the hell up. You know what I mean?
I think
you know what I mean? Like if I was Kendrick, I'd just be like dissing his producers, dissing his whole team.
You're not gonna go at his kids and
Dreamvilles would be getting dissed, each and every one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? And I would just go crazy.
Yeah.
But the minute he pulled out, like I said, Kendrick went all steam ahead.
You're a PDF file.
Yeah, like he's like, I can't do this if this little good youth's there.
Yeah, because I feel like Kendrick and Cole had like a different type of friendship too,
Yeah,
right? Like they were cool. So it's like I felt like J. Cole was too neutral of a party to choose sides, but he did choose Drake because I feel like J. Cole and Drake relate on the fact that like they didn't really feel like they fit in when they would go to the hood, but then they also didn't fit in the suburbs.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's like the light skin dilemma or like
it's the biracial dilemma.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like together they both understand. That's a really like unique.
They have something in common.
Yeah,
they have something in common, right? They both come from white parent homes, single parent homes.
Yeah.
So they, you know what I mean? Even though their black friends come from a black single mother home, there's still that's where it does kind of relate. If you do speak to your other black counterparts, you know what I mean? You'd be like, hey, yo, you know, my mama alone, your mama, you know?
Yeah.
Even though your mom's white.
Yeah.
You actually, in your head as a black guy, like, whoa, how did that happen?
Yeah.
You're black, half black, flip. I forgot.
And then you have the experience around white people. The experience around white people where it's like you go home to like a white mother if you're J. Cole.
Yeah, and family members.
And then you go there and like, they don't see you as that, but like you go, you know, so it's a confusing experience probably.
I'd have to ask my little brothers and sisters that. How do they feel?
Yeah.
Really, how do they feel? I've never really asked them that. That's crazy.
Yeah, because like it's one thing to go and you have your black family members and they're just like, yeah, that's the little light skinned youth, right?
Yeah.
But then you have the white family members. They might not be talking the same. They might be like, that's the little nigga kid. I don't know how to say like that.
She went up and was messing with that boy Ronnie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It might not be a cool family. It might be like the girl's down with black guys, but doesn't mean that the parents are.
But the dad definitely ain't.
But you got a kid, so we got to.
The girls into black guys, but the parents are not.
Not at all. But you have a kid, so we're gonna love our grandkid. But like, bruh,
and it's the first one too. Oh, imagine.
There's a learning curve right there. You know what I'm saying? I got to learn to not be racist anymore.
those white grandpas be pushing for the athlete career though. They're super supportive.
They look and they're like, we got a little superhero over here. Let's
get taller.
Yeah. Like you want to put him in hockey? No, not hockey. Not hockey.
It's crazy.
Give him some more food.
Yeah.
Stretch his legs.
How do these things grow?
Yeah. Stretch them.
They don't feel pain.
Oh.
I went too far.
I wouldn't have lost the battle, dog. I would have lost
the bro.
I would have.
I wanted to continue and let him cook. He went to lost the battle. He would have lost the bro. So, question: if J. Cole did engage, would he have gotten his ass whooped? Because you seen what happened. And listen, I'm not trying to say that Drake got his ass whooped, but he did lose the battle. So we seen what happened with Drake. If J. Cole was in the mix, two questions. Would he have lost the battle? Because he's saying he would have won, but lost the bro. And would he have lost the bro?
Yeah.
I don't know if he would have won the battle because I don't know what kind of like skeletons he has in his closet.
Thank you. That's what I was just about to say.
So it's like he could have lost more than Drake even.
No. He's more a sneaky little bugger because you don't know nothing about this fool. You know what I'm saying? You don't know too much about J.COLE. J.COLE ain't in the tabloids like that.
Limelight like that.
Yeah, that nigga be riding a bike around the place, dog. Scared of Diddy blowing up his car too. You know what I'm saying? Like
can't blow up the bike.
Yeah, you can't blow up the bike. Well, you never know. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? You got a flat tire. Now we got you.
I feel like the public imagines that J. Cole is like a really normal dude.
He's a good youth.
Yeah, but who knows what type of stuff like Kendrick has on him, for example.
No, I bet you they have nothing. That's why they're like, nigga, we don't know nothing about you. Just get your little light skin ass out.
There's nothing to have on him. He's such a good youth for real.
There's nothing
that is like, bro, I don't even want to battle you, fam. It's not even gonna be fun. There's no dirt to throw at you, bro.
You already told us on your album the first time you had sex. Like, you let us know what age you were. Like, there's like, you know what I mean?
It goes back into the J. Cole is boring thing. Even though I don't think he's boring.
Yeah.
But there's the J. Cole is boring thing that's always been on the internet.
Yeah.
To battle J. Cole might be boring. It's like, bro, you ain't even got no dirt.
He's a Tim Duncan of
bro. Didn't Drake gift him a Phantom or something? Gifted him a car, right?
Well, I'm glad you said that. I don't know exactly, but he did gift him a #1 hit.
So then you got multiple cars after that. But I'm saying, I know for a fact, I'm pretty sure that he gifted him something very expensive before, a very expensive car. Okay? I don't know exactly. Maybe it was a Rolls Royce, something.
Why do these niggas be doing that shit?
It's kind of gay. But anyways,
I'm not saying all that, but
I don't know. It's kind of weird, you know what I mean? But no, I'm joking. But I'm saying like that happened, and he still was riding a bike. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't.
Hold on. Before let's stop the cap with this riding the bike shit. I know J. Cole rides a bike.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he drives a lot of freaking foreign whips and does that too.
For sure.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just that when we see him, he's riding the bike. But nobody ever sees him in the tinted whip that flies by.
No, you don't. That's why there's nothing on him. That's why there's nothing on him.
And that's why there's tints.
Yeah. We don't know his baby mom. You know what I'm saying?
He could be driving by with a side ting in a Ferrari and nobody knows. And then he just go riding down the street on the bike like,
right?
I'm innocent. I'm a nice guy. I'm a good youth.
I'll meet you guys there.
Yeah. But we're acting like this guy don't own any kind of whips and shit like that. Like,
no, I'm not.
His parking lot just has bare bicycles and shit.
all types of rockets.
Has a bike garage. Yeah. Has like bikes hanging upside down from the ceiling.
I'm gonna use this one today.
Like, I'm sure he has a few foreigns, bro. Like, the man has multiple
foreign
platinum
bikes.
records and shit, man.
Foreign bikes, bicycles. This one's from Italy.
J. Cole's been put the wool over everybody's eyes. Like, he only has a Honda and bicycles. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I find interesting? You know how afterwards, when he backed out, he started doing songs with all these like Kendrick affiliates? I feel like that was his way of like, he felt guilty that he even tried a thing. So he was trying to show some love by like doing some work with these guys, you know?
Why the hell does Kendrick and his camp have this nigga J. Cole so shook, but Drake and them don't have him the same way?
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yep. Is it because Cole maybe is in LA more?
I don't
he's
know,
in America,
man.
bro.
He jumped on stage. He apologized to them. He went and did collabos. He's like doing everything he can to make sure I'm good with that side of town. But like now in this song, we'll get to it. You know, he apologizes to Drake. But for a long time, and we even had a segment where we were wondering, are these guys even cool anymore? You know what I'm saying? And low-key, I'm still think Drake don't feel this nigga.
I think he feels betrayed.
Just to attain some old props for strangers that ain't on social media.
What do y'all think of any of this that he's saying right here?
It's just a bunch of
I think he's admitting that both parties were paying algorithm bot like meme pages as a way to like further themselves in the battle.
Yeah.
And I think that was exposed. Like, I think it was exposed that
yeah.
someone from one of the camps sent money for this like kid to do these like bot streams.
Yeah, and was talking to academics about it and all that. But then I heard that was fake.
Yeah, it's so it's kind of hard to tell when it came to this because, and he did mention one thing on social media competition for your favorable means. It wasn't a rap battle anymore. It became a rap battle / social media battle.
I feel like he actually said memes and then it wrote it as memes. I don't know because I heard memes because like algorithm bot just to sway the whole thing. Like so that's what was swaying the whole thing was the bots.
Yeah. Well, I don't think so.
Pages.
But that was what a lot of people were accusing. I think this became like this. The fact that, and also the fact that so many people talked about it was a big thing. But another thing is he's bringing this shit back up now, bro.
I tell you, these diggers, all they do is dig shit up, right? And then they bring it back, and it's like okay, how do I get myself in? Because he's doing the same thing they doing.
Oh, yo. Thank you, because bro, you're doing it right now.
Yeah,
you're bringing up a battle from 4 months ago.
Yeah,
and you put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's not. What if he wanted the attention? I feel like this is his kind of re-entrance into the game, and he's trying to because he had what is this a Dead President sample?
Yeah,
song?
And he has an album. Not to interrupt you. He has an album that he's dropping soon. Everybody needs attention, bro.
Yeah, even J.COLE, even on your
J.COLE. Yeah, even J.COLE.
Come on, man, don't act like you're higher than Dow because you just ride a bike. You use the internet too, bro.
Okay, put on your tinfoil.
Let's go.
How do we not know? Okay, how do we not know that this is like the opening act for the round 2?
I got you.
Where now Drake hears this and he's like, this bitch ass nigga, go bring this. I'm on his ass now.
Maybe Drake's gonna respond to Cole.
On his ass.
J.COLE shots pending, you're saying?
Blood clot dead. Time for Drake to come out the woodworks and lick him down, dog. Little switch up, shaky warrior.
I gotta push back a bit because he's copping pleas and he's giving Drake advice later on in this verse.
You giving me advice? If I was Drake, me advice? I advise you to sit your bitch.
I just went to war. It's like someone who did not go to war telling a soldier what to do.
You know what I mean? Your measly Rasta light-skinned ass paper bag yellow banana down.
Bro came back amputated and everything. The man's like, you know what you should do? Right? You know what you should do? It's like, buddy, I just went to war.
Bro, you know what you should do? That's what I would be saying.
You should pay some respect.
You need to shut
the veterans.
F up and sit your measly ass, your toony ass down.
Poor Jermaine.
Right? Because you backed out like a little punk when it was time to go to a real war. And you backed out and apologized.
Look, it says right there on the bottom. My friends went to war, and I walked away with all their blood on me.
Bro's moving like
blood is next.
Bro's moving like Forrest Gump, and Drake is Lieutenant Dan Mass in the wheelchair. Like, bro, what are you talking? Like, you should be allowing it. Forrest Gump made sure Lieutenant Dan was good, bro. But J. Cole's not doing that.
Didn't do that.
I'll let the lyric play.
Perhaps regrettably, my friends went to war. I walked away with all their blood on me. Now some will discredit me, try wipe away my pedigree, but please find a nigga out that's rapping this incredibly.
Okay. He is an incredible rapper. Let's put that there.
Yeah.
I should have put that in the beginning. I think J.COLE is a sick artist. He's probably
one of the best.
Yeah, I think he is in the big 3 for lyricism. And, for his accolades, too. You know what I'm saying? So he's deserving of that. Okay? We're never going to take that away from him. But some of the shit that he's saying in this verse right here, bro, you need to calm down.
It's a bunch of caca fart.
Right? You walked away with both. Now some will discredit me and try to wipe away my pedigree. Right?
See what I said?
But I do get what he's saying. Because a lot of people are trying to say, like, yo, you can never be in the big 3 because you took back the song. Do y'all agree with that?
No, I feel like, you know what? When I'm older and I look back at my era, this era of rap, I'm gonna be like, that was the big 3. Even after we have to see what happens in the next 3 years, because personally, I feel like Cole almost peaked with first person shooter in a way, and after that, it hasn't been a forward trajectory.
Yeah. Let me re-ask the question actually about the big 3. Can he ever be the top rapper of the big 3?
No. it'll always be a toss-up between Drake and Kendrick, in my opinion. But there are Cole stands out there, and J. Cole has like a special place in a lot of people's hearts because of like his mixtape days and like how old they were, like and how like his character. So I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't mind my kid. I mean, besides like backing out from the battle, like if my kid had to look up to like Kendrick, Drake, or J. Cole, and like try to emulate their life, I wouldn't mind it being J. Cole.
J. Cole,
you know
Like, he's a good youth.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he's very like clear about where he stands about violence and like all these other things.
Yeah, and he's emotionally educated. He's emotionally educated. He knows about his emotions and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Even
why
like from
Jay-Z,
a language.
and that's why Jay-Z messed with him first.
Yeah.
There was something to him. You know what I mean? That's why Jay-Z got him, did what he had to do with him. And then he went out on his own and was even more successful.
And he was more successful when he started being himself more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, out of the big three, this is a side question. Out of the big three, who do you think communicates, whether it's like lyrically or just like verbally, the most intelligent? Like if you were to kind of just like analyze how they are in interviews as well as like lyrically.
Drake doesn't do any. Not like that. Not like that. So
Yeah.
But he's well spoken.
I haven't got it, but he's well spoken, but I haven't got a chance to really be like, sit down and all the time take him in. Pause. And then you got J. Cole, I feel is the most. Even over Kendrick, because Kendrick doesn't even speak as much either.
Yeah.
He's not really much on the Instagram. He posts once in a while. He posts once a year. You know what I mean? And then boom.
J. Cole does have a university degree.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Drake. And listen, here I know in the comments. Okay, Glazer.
Well, you're on the payroll, bro.
Right?
So we
Hope
get
you're a
it.
lawyer, right? Because for the amount of interviews I have seen with him, even though he doesn't have a lot now, he has a good set over the years.
Yeah.
And that Canadian manners, and, you know what I mean?
Clarity.
Articulation, and, like, goes a long way.
It does.
Right? And I'm gonna put Cole second.
Yeah.
Right? Because he's a very articulate speaker and stuff in interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
And even though Kendrick gets his point across, he's very articulate in his interviews as well. So. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a toss-up.
I feel like Kendrick's the most intelligent rapper, like in terms of his language.
Yeah.
But like maybe if we were to just meet him in a conversation, it would be a little more like calm and tranquil. He's probably not trying to say too much, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he does say something, that you gotta go home and think about it later. Like, that's what
I feel like he talks in parables.
Yeah, that's what he meant. I go home and be like, Eureka!
In limericks.
That's what he meant?
Yeah.
Okay, I know what to do now. I know what to do now.
Parables.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you know where the wind blows, then you'll know.
And then you be like, huh? And then you go home. You're looking at them, and then the wind blows.
Right?
And you're like, what? You got it.
And then you find some other, and wind and blows.
Bro, just hitting you with Ephesians.
And you're sitting in your yard like, yo, that's what I'm supposed to do in the future now?
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
He'll get you like that, but...
Let's continue this guy. Let's let Jermaine keep cooking over here.
Jermaine.
I share the words he said to me, if you gun, it's me. I texted back like, guess a gun ain't what I'm trying to be, my nigga.
I'm sorry to laugh at that. Because it's a good bar.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, I guess the gun is me. And
I
he's
text
like,
him back like...
He's such a good guy, bro. I feel bad even laughing at him because he's like, I guess the gun is not what I'm trying to be. I don't want to fight, guys.
He kind of took that from Nas.
I know, but like he took the air out of the bar, like, I guess the gun is not me.
I know.
And while his counterparts are like, you're a kid. You're a PDF. They're just going crazy with the guns.
Yo, Dead Presidents, Jay-Z went on it, but Nas went on it too, right? Nas originally went on it, and then Jay-Z remixed it. And isn't it this beat that it sampled?
Yes.
So maybe there is a connection. Like what he's trying to say is like, I'm more like Nas if you're Jigga, and I'd rather be Nas.
Yeah,
type.
But Nas and Jigga went to war,
They're
bro.
each other's heads off.
And they continued, like they had the prelude, right, with the Rakim beat, the paid in full beat, where he was like H to the Izzo, M to the Izzo, for shizzle my nizzle, the rapping version of Cisco.
Yeah.
That was before Ether. So these guys were like, yo, I'm gunning at you, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, right? If you want to be the best, you have to be battle tested.
Yeah.
And I feel like J. Cole he can never claim to be the best if he's not willing to catch fades.
Yeah, he never caught no fades.
And you know what? Maybe he realized it's like, and he had a bar about this, like to be the best or to live in rest. Like maybe he thought he wanted to be the best until he actually got to that point where he had to make that jump, and he's like, you know what? I'm just happy with my life. Like maybe I don't want to be number one.
You're rich already.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I have a great life. Like, why am I gonna risk it all just to be the quote unquote best for these people who will switch up every day?
So
or whatever,
then again, what was the point then?
Why did you throw 7-minute drill out?
What was the point in getting into this?
He was
at all
kind of dragged into it in a way.
No. I'm talking about in rap, period. Then, because you got to be battle tested one way or the other.
Well, do you feel like every rapper needs to want to be the best?
They have been. It doesn't matter, even if it was a troller.
It used to be that way.
It used to be that way.
But now it's just like, I want to make a career. I don't care about being the best rapidy rapper.
Most rappers are sensitive. Real rappers are supposed to be sensitive, right? Not wanting to see another person bigger than them. Pause. Right? So they want to get on it like, yo, what do you mean? This guy's about to drop. He has this ill song. I'm going back to the studio to drop something iller.
Or even in the studio when you guys are on the same song, you hear somebody's verse, you're like, oh, I'm going to go rewrite my shit because he's trying to take my head off.
He tried to chop my head
I
right
feel
off.
like you cannot be a rapper without ego. Like, that doesn't work. It's part of the job description.
So that's what I'm saying. So that little measly rapper that wants to come in with no scars, we're putting him in the garbage upside down. You know what I mean? The day we get for looking for him, we're going for blood for that kid. You know what I'm saying? For that rapper, whoever he would be.
Yeah.
Right? You want to have, you ain't got no scars. We'd be looking at him like, he ain't been to war yet.
But that's before. Now, these new fans, I don't think they care about that. And I think Cole kind of sees that too. So he's like, why am I going to go get into it to be the best for us, for our demographic of people who are like, yo, we need you to be battle tested. He's like, I don't know. The fans who listen to me right now don't really care about that.
They just want to hear some
My wife and kids at home don't really care.
Yeah, they're like, yo, I want to make some music to clean my house to. I don't need to hear you taking niggas' heads off.
So are we supposed to take that out of the culture then?
That might be phasing out. I think this might be the last of what we're getting of what a rap battle can be. These new rappers ain't on it like that, bro. They don't care about who's the best rapper.
No,
bro.
but they'll do it for clout. They'll even fake a rap beef because they know it'll get clicks. But I feel like you're right. It's not like they're trying to battle test each other because they're all just trying to make money.
Yes.
Whereas before it's like, no, I'm trying to take your spot.
And lyrics don't matter no more, so we can't. Where's the degraded off of?
Crazy.
You're the guy who makes the most money, so this is why I want to take you out. Nah, before it was like, I want to take you out because I think I'm the best.
I think I'm better than you.
Yes, at what I do, right?
Let me show you.
Now, these new rappers don't care about that, bro.
So they all want to hold hands to the #1 spot.
They might not hate.
They're like, yo, you trying to be number one? What's wrong with this guy?
Yeah, but they don't hate each other for the same reasons.
Yeah.
They don't like listen to the guy's raps and be like, oh, I'm a way better rapper than him.
So what do you think it is? More like I'm a way better, I can paint my nails better?
I guess. I don't know, bro.
I'm more booming than you. I'm more aura than you.
I got more clout.
Yeah,
I got more clout. Yeah, that's it.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? I got more people on Instagram that engage with my shit or whatever.
I'm booming.
Yeah, but being better than what I do with my craft is irrelevant to these new niggas, bro.
So after these guys, then there's technically never be no legends again.
And it sounds sad because the guys who care about this shit, they're not the big rappers.
No.
Right? They're the underground guys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Quote unquote backpackers. The guys who are like, no, I'm way better rapper than this nigga.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they'll have they'll be like, I'm better than Drake. I'm better than Kendrick. I'm better than J.COLE. And it's like,
but they're underground.
They're underground.
Right? The guys who are like popular rappers, like Playboy Cardi and all that, you think Playboy Cardi's like, oh, I'm a way better rapper than this guy. He don't care, bro. He's like,
I'm an entertainer.
You know, at some point, and I wonder who's responsible for this. It was like, I'm not a rapper, I'm a rock star. That started to become the narrative. And ever since then, we've never left that. And who was the rapper that started that, do you think? Was it Wayne?
Yeah.
It was around the Wayne times.
Yeah.
And,
Lil Jon's. Anybody who was doing rap at that.
No, there's another guy who's going to claim it. OG Mako.
OG Mako.
Yeah, OG Mako. He had the song I'm a Rock Star, I think.
Party like
No, that's not them. That's the other guys then.
Who was that?
Well, Party Like a Rock Star.
What's his name, man?
Yeah, that song.
But Party Like a Rock Star is with Roscoe.
Was that?
Roscoe something and
Roscoe Dash.
Yeah, and that group, Shop Boys.
The Shop Boys.
Yeah, fam.
Party Like a Rockstar. 13 years ago.
I remember when the song was out.
Yeah, and one of the guys. Rockstar.
You might be right.
Car. Yeah,
this might be the beginning to the end, and we loved this song.
This
when it
was
came out.
such a good song.
32 million views.
Trust me.
But 13 years ago might have been the beginning to the end of the lyricism being something that matters.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you become more, and bring your mic down so this.
Me? Yeah, I'm good.
No, you're.
Yeah.
Keeps.
Yeah. Like you see how it started becoming less and less about lyrics, but the most popular person is like not. It doesn't have to be the most lyrical.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
J.COLE, Kendrick, and
Drake
were the only three who are the most popular and lyrical
at the same time. Yeah.
Everybody else, their counterparts that have come up over time now, even around them, Future,
Uzi.
Whoa, don't be dissing Future.
No, Future got bars and stuff like that, but he's not. Lyricism is not the thing that you go to Future for.
Young Thug.
You go to Future for the vibes.
For
Young Thug.
Yeah.
All of their counterparts, all of their peers are not lyrical guys. Maybe Rick Ross, you know what I'm saying? And a few guys.
But he's from the era before. Like
he's almost
slip
50
and slide.
years old.
He's slip and slide.
Exactly. So all of those guys' peers are not lyricists.
No.
So they're the only ones who could actually have this battle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Minus Cole, because Cole unplugged. Right? So after these two figure out what they're going to figure out, if they battle again, great. But if not, we ain't getting no more rap battles, bro. No high-level rap battles.
Well, then, hey, rap's dead.
You can go watch battle rap. We'll be fine.
Oh, yeah,
if
I'm
you
cool
go watch
with that.
battle rap.
Yeah, that'll be the
KOTD
arena.
or something.
Yeah. But as far as like your favorite rappers, like Lil Uzi Vert is not going to go have a rap battle with Playboy Cardi tomorrow. And if he does, is it going to come out? Are we going to hear Euphoria from one of those two, bro? Or even the Heart Part 6? Is one of those two going to be able to come up with one of that?
But you see, because they have their style, it can come up a little bit different where it might sound ill as hell.
These niggas are going to battle with sound effects.
They diss each other in the ad-libs?
Exactly.
The ad-libs are where the disses are at?
Ad-lib battle, bro. Like, get out of here, man. Singing battles and shit. Like, I don't even want to hear them battle, bro. Make my ears bleed.
But Uzi's still dope, though.
Oh, hold on. That bar is towards Rory and Mal to me. They say I'm picking sides. Don't lie on me, my nigga. He didn't say a bunch of people, right? He said lie on me, my nigga, because those guys were pushing that narrative hard on the podcast.
Yeah.
That's where I got it from. Where I was like, hey, do they have beef?
Yeah, it's a wonder.
You know what I'm saying?
Say you did a lot for me, my nigga. Fuck all the narratives. Tapping back into your magic pen is what's imperative. Reminding these
advice.
folks ain't crime is shit, my nigga. Y'all niggas
Okay.
stop.
So we can stop there. Right, he told Drake, pick up his magic pen, pause, and
do what's imperative.
Are you a J.COLE fan? I forgot to ask you.
I don't consider myself a fan of anyone, first of all. You know what I'm saying?
But you're in that age group that like you're in that pocket.
Yeah.
Like in college type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Born Sinner was one of my favorite albums.
Yeah.
Friday Night Lights, like when I was in high school, J.COLE was booming, and for me as a non-hood kid, like white people love J.COLE.
That's why I'm asking.
That was our guy. Still, I can't even lie. So yeah.
So you're in, even though you're not a fan of anybody, you're in his core fan base, I would say.
Yeah, like I would say like I'm like a demographic that probably works for him, which is like 30 or like 29 to like
I'm gonna ask you one more question before I ask you the question. Okay. So have you ever defended J.COLE in the past? Like when people are like, yo, J.COLE's boring.
Yeah. I rock with J.COLE.
Okay. So how do you feel about him now post this battle?
His old songs are still good.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the way he talks on records. Because he's like, I'm the best. You know, I'm Muhammad Ali, all this talk. And he still talks this way. Do you guys, how will you defend him now as a J.COLE fan?
I just don't think he'll ever be considered the GOAT, and I think he's cool with that. But I don't think you can take away from like musically what he's done. He does production as well, and then what he stands for. And I think he's a man of the people. I mean, so is Kendrick to an extent. Even Drake is, but like I feel like Drake is like he's too big of a celebrity for it to be. But J. Cole seems like he can really just blend in. Like that would be my defense is like, yo, I'm not saying he's the best out of the three.
So your defense is no defense.
My defense is, he did X himself out of that conversation just by proxy of actually pulling the plug or whatever, you know? So
that's sad.
It's unfortunate, but I think it was meant to happen because I don't think we would have gotten all the Drake and Kendrick beef in its like full entirety if J. Cole was in the middle. He was too neutral of a party. It's like when two countries are about to go to war, one country joins in the first attack and then they're like, actually these guys are our allies too, so like we're just gonna do what's best for our country and just withdraw. You know, that's how you got to see it.
Well, listen, man.
Your boy though.
Final consensus on the song. Good song. 1 to 10. Let's do that. 1 to 10. What do you think of the song?
I'll give it a 9. I'll give it a 9.
9?
Yeah.
I'll give it a 7.5. I like the Dead President sample. He had bars. He explained himself. But yeah, you can't be telling Drake what to do when the man just went to war. So I'm not gonna lie. Do what's imperative, Drake the emotional touch, and what makes us blush. Like,
yo,
bro,
Drake is about to get him.
No one's trying to hear all that, bro. Like the man literally has to go for blood at this point because it's like I don't know, bro. But hopefully the Super Bowl thing, I am hoping for that theory to be true.
They might leave him out. They might leave J. Cole out though.
No, they're gonna leave Drake out. They're gonna be J. Cole and Kendrick dancing around on stage. They don't even got a song together like that, but they'll figure it out. You know
we'll use a beat to that.
And Drake is gonna be at home seething, like
going on his IG story.
I knew this was an op, bro. I knew it.
Opportunist.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to be like giving me advice. That message got left
when
on
you find
red.
out when you find out he ain't really Cole no more.
Oh man,
I'ma kick this little light skin yellow paper bag banana.
I think Drake's gonna want to catch the fade with him when he sees him.
Yeah, light skin against light skin.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, salute to J. Cole. We spent a good amount of time on this, but it's a big topic. You know what I'm saying?
We love hip hop.